Hey there, let me show you how to make Afro Dance Hall in FL Studio. If you're new, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get started. So the first one to do is set our tempo. Now typically Afro Dance Hall range between 85 BPM all the way up to 100 BPM, okay? So I'm going to come right here and set my tempo. I like staying in the middle sometimes, but today I'm going to be using 100 BPM. And I'm going to start with a simple drum pattern. I'm going to be using the Teflon Afro Swing drum kit because it has the exact sounds you need to make this genre of music. So I'm going to come to the kick. I like start with the kick and rim shots. Let's use that. And then let's come to snare. Let's also use that. So the drum pattern for Afro Dancehall is real simple. You have to just click this right here. That's just the pattern. So that's just the pattern. Once you get that pattern, you're pretty much done. So I'm going to create like another rhythm here again. So click that, simply repeat it. So next we're going to this layer with a rim shot just to make it sound a bit more interesting. It's not absolutely necessary, but it does help. So let's use rim. Yeah, let's use that. Then I'll simply copy, paste. Let's increase the kick. Nice. So let's have a hat, a hi-hat. Okay, I like this. And then layer it again. Then let's have another rim shot. Let's come to rims. Now you can have your rhythm like this and you're still good to go, but I just want to have a little bit of groove in my rhythm. So, okay, let's have this. And then for this rhythm, I'm simply going to play a typical Afrobeat rhythm. So I'll play this. All right, I like that. So I'm going to use that rhythm. And let's add a little bit of a percussion. Now, this is where it starts becoming more Afro than dancehall because typically dancehall doesn't use percussions the way Afrobeat does. Okay, so we're going to come to percussions. Yeah, we have that right there. And then we'll simply bring it in here and then. As usual, you always want to dodge your kick a little bit when playing percussions, okay? Then let's have another percussion again. Okay, I like that. So in case if you have this issue with any sound or percussion, just simply turn this off and you should be good. Nice. So we're going to drag and drop this on the playlist. And then let's add a percussion loop. So let's come to hat and shaker loops. Hey there, before we go any further, I want to let you know that I do offer one-on-one private coaching where I'll teach you personally how to make beats or how to mix and master professionally. So all you have to do is contact this WhatsApp number on your screen and let's get to know each other and see how I can help you achieve the goal and the results that you actually want. So without wasting any more time, let's get back to the lesson. And then we set it to match our tempo. Raise the volume. Now let's play the chord progression. Open this right here. Then, by the way, you can get this drum kit from sctuts.com. It's a Teflon Afro Swing drum kit. Has all you need to make styles of music like this and even more. So let's use Lounge Lizard, the good old Lounge Lizard, for the chord progression. So I'm going to come to the piano roll and I'll be using a minor key this time. So that's really give us that feel. Let's use F minor. So to create our chord, typically you want to stay within the 4th or 5th octave to create your chord progressions. Again, it's not a rule, it's just a guide. So let's create a chord. I'm going to follow these light gray lines you see right here. So let's start from, then let's create a triad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's bring it down to low octave. I think it's a bit too bright. Let's reduce velocity. Make sure your snap to scale is on so that when you move up and down, you stay within the scale. me bring this. Now we can create some extensions to make our chord sound fuller, okay? For example, I can create a bass note by highlighting my number ones. Just simply hold Command Shift or Control Shift and then left click to select each one. And then you drag down. So to make it sound human, and what I'm going to do now is press Alternate S or Option S if you're on Mac. It's going to pop up with this menu. Simply adjust the velocity and adjust the strum a little bit. Let's bring this down to a lower octave. So we're having a pretty good chord progression now. It's sounding pretty good. And then we're going to have a chord layer. So let's use augmented mallets. You can use any bell sound to give it just that extra texture, because one thing with Afro dance hall or even Afro swing is that they use a lot of bell sounds in them, percussive bells. I like this already, but let's just go to bells and look for more sounds. Nice, I like this. It also has the ambience vibe, so I'll simply copy and paste. I may not want this strum sound, so I simply Ctrl Q. It's staying too long, so I'm going to reduce the length. So let's come back to the plugin. I don't like that waviness I'm hearing. All right, so I'm simply turning this off because I don't want these extra layers. These are all layers of sounds. I just want this bell sound. That's all I want. So now let's play a counter melody. I'll be using Sky Keys. Meanwhile, I use Sky Keys. Let's use some presets from the main one and see. Let's head over to blocks and see what we can find. Let's go with that. I like that sound even more. So all I have to do is copy these chords, paste it in here, then come to piano roll, and then simply adjust them. Move this. Move this as well. Let's reduce velocity, alternate X. Let's try low octave. Increase velocity back again. Hey there, so just a quick one. If you're finding this tutorial helpful, I want to let you know that we also offer structured courses that you can learn step by step if you're trying to learn how to make beats or you're trying to learn how to mix and master. What you have to do is check out our website, sctutorial.com, and you also earn your certification when you complete the course successfully. The course comes with materials and resources that will help you learn, and what you'll be getting will be straight results so you can make bangers or even make killer mixes. So if you're interested, don't forget to visit our website, sctutorial.com, and check out our available courses. It's 100% online and you get to learn at your own pace in your own time. Simply visit our website once again, sctutorial.com, and get started today. All right, so let's get back to the lesson. Let's increase the volume. Let's take it back up. Let's trim some notes on the high frequency. I think it's a bit too sharp. Bring all of these guys down to a lower octave. Okay, let's just Now let's add a piano. Let's use pure lo-fi. I think I like to have like a really catchy piano sound. It's been a while I had piano in some beats, so let's come to piano. Let's see what we can find. Too much ambience for me. I want to play like a lead melody kind of, but it's a counter melody. Okay, I like this one. Let's see if I can reduce the reverb a little bit. All right, that sounds better. And let's come in here. Then we'll just have a simple rhythm here. Let's try high octave. Nice. And I'm going to layer this. Let's try within the piano roll. So let's bring it maybe down to a lower octave. I want to have like kind of like Dr. Dre's. There's this song, the one with Snoop Dogg. It goes so let's create like, you know, that effect. I'm going to change this to none. Let's move this instead and move it slightly offbeat. Nice. Let's take everything to a high octave. Perfect. So bring this back a bit. Now let me add a regular bass. So I'm going to come right here to Triton Extreme. I usually like using Triton Extreme for my bass sounds. So I'm going to come to Browse, Bass, something like a synth bass. There's a preset in here that I like using. That's the sound. So this is the sound I want. So you simply close it. Now I'm going to make my bass line. It's going to be simple, but at the same time, you know, a little bit groovy. So I'm going to come right here, piano roll, and typically based on the 3rd or 4th octave. So click this in here. Let's take this back to quarter, increase velocity. Let's take it to high octave for a bit. So let's have this instead here. Then we'll duplicate that. Let's bring this down to a lower octave. Instead, let's do something else here. So that's pretty much a bass line. Let's add a saturation plugin to make it a bit heavier. So I'm going to link it to the mixer. So I like using Fruity Soft Clip. I also like using Fruity Fast Distort. Or let's even use Blood Overdrive, right? Simply increase the preamp. Now, what's a Afro song if you don't have 808s going crazy a little bit, right? So let's play a simple 808 pattern. So I'm going to bring in an 808 sound. All right, so I'm going to come to this 808 kit. I'm going to be using the Spins 808, and I'm going to come right here, attack, increase the release a little bit, increase the decay, increase the suspend, and the hold as well. Nice. So I'm going to also make sure it's in stretch, use the volume, and just to be sure, we also have cut remainder, or cut itself, I mean. Turn off the initial bass, come in here, and then let's play something real simple. So let's try it here. Take it to high octave. Nice. Then I think that's it. Let's We simply repeat this. Create like a simple roll here, but tweak it like this. So this is the 808. So let's add some pad, and I'll be using Xenology. It's already loaded up with the one pad. Let's copy the chords and paste it in here. Let's add another instance of Xenology. I want a pad that will kind of like take it up there, you know, in terms of like brightness. So let's come to pad. Yeah, scenes pad. And let's see what we can find. I like using the AX series. Too bright. So copy this and paste it here. Let's try high octave. Alright, so let's break it up. Right click right here, split by channel, and they bring everything down. Simply extend this, and that is it. You have your Afro dancehall pattern. You can surely arrange this to get a vibe you like, and you can even layer 1 or 2 more melodies to it to really own it. I think we're at a pretty good point right now to get a full on production. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials, tips, and tricks. Cheers.